brother and I would welcome each and every one of you this morning to the broadcast special that we have that's ongoing this Sabbath morning. We would welcome each of you in the holy and precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. There are some things that I would like to do just as a matter of announcements this morning before we get into our service. My brother Pete and I, from the Order of Patriarchs, we both would hope and pray that and trust that you are all well at home and safe, and that you have prepared yourself adequately this morning to come before the Lord. Even though we are not together physically, it is through this amazing technology that we have in the day that we live, that we can able to come together spiritually and talk and hear the word of the Lord. And so we trust this morning that you are prepared for the message and the word that will follow. And with that, I do want to just add my appreciation and thanks for the small group of workers that we have here this morning. You in your homes don't have that appreciation many times. What you see are the men that are up front and speaking in the microphone, but it's those that are working behind the scenes that are so appreciative. We are so appreciative of their work. And there's a lot of effort here, and there are so few that are here actually doing this work, but it is so well appreciated that we are able to use this technology to get the word out of the greatness, the goodness and the greatness of our Lord Jesus. And so again, we welcome you to this Remnant Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints sponsored service this morning. I will be announcing the hymnal, the numbers of the hymns this morning, and so we will be, those hymns will be taken from our Remnant Saints hymnal, and so you will be invited to sing along. So you may want to have your hymnals ready when that time comes, and I will announce those numbers. Also, it's just a reminder of your contributions to continue making those, that they are indeed appreciated, as you well understand and know that there are continued expenses, ongoing needs and expenses that need to be addressed in order that the church may continue its mission of preparing a righteous and holy people that are prepared for the return of our Lord. And so those contributions and that support of these ongoing programs and functions of the church are greatly appreciated. Our speaker this morning is my brother, Pete Petentler. I say my brother. He's a member of the Order of Patriarchs, and I have known him for a number of years now and have come to truly love him as a brother and appreciate his ministry. He has a special calling as a patriarch, as a father, spiritual father to the church. And so I have sat under his ministry many times, and I appreciate the counsel that he gives, whenever I'm with him, and appreciate his discernment in terms of what the Lord means to us in our lives. And so I would just recommend him this morning that you would hold him up in your prayers as you prepare for his message this morning. I'm sure, like many of you, you rise in the morning and you look outside and you give thanks to God for such a beautiful day. And as I look out this morning, out through the windows here at headquarters, I see a brightness of the day that's coming, and the spring morning, and it is such a beautiful time to be alive. And I try to do that every day. And sometimes your days, it's wintry, it's gloomy, it's not always a bright and sunny day. And nonetheless, it's still to me a beautiful day because it's a day that God has made for us for a special purpose. And because of the situation that we've been going through for these past weeks and months, I have come to appreciate maybe another word in place of beautiful, or maybe in addition to beautiful, and that's wonderful. And it is to me, it is a wonderful day to be alive. And I was out this morning walking our little dog, taking him for his morning walk, and I witnessed the first light of the day coming from the east. And it was indeed such a wonderful, wonderful day to think about. And so it is wonderful in the fact that we can practice what we believe. And in that practicing, we can draw strength from God. And it is also, it's a wonderful day because it's a day for us to examine and even perfect that relationship that we have with Him. And although each day should be a day that we do that, it is in the times that we live in today, especially, that should make us appreciate the hour of the day in which we live, and the counsel and the admonition that has been given us in our scriptures for the days that we live. And truly, it's a day that we draw strength from, and they are truly wonderful days, and wouldn't you agree? And so as I have been reading, I've been reading the writings of Isaiah, and I wanted to share with you this morning as a call to worship. In particular, Isaiah talks about the promises that God makes to the penitent and to those who seek His forgiveness. And so I'm going to start in the 57th chapter of Isaiah, and I'm going to start about midway through verse 13. But he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land, and shall inherit my holy mountain, and shall say, Cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. We will continue our service this morning with the singing of hymn number 8, Holy, Holy, Holy is the Lord, followed then by a prayer of invocation.